Hey there, it's Tank Girl, and this is my second video about the Samsung Captivate, which is a Galaxy S device for the US for AT&T. There's 3 more coming for the 3 other carriers. They're all slightly different. So I gave you an unboxing a few minutes ago, and now I'm going to give you a first power up. Before I power it up, I took off the stickers, and I want to give you an outside tour again without the stickers. So again, this is the front edge with the microphone here. Here you've got the right side with the power and lock switch. As you can see, it's pretty thin. Even with a battery in, it's pretty light. You've got the headphone jack here and the USB door right there. Slide it. And then you have on the left side, you have the volume rocker, and that's it. In the front, you have the menu, home, back, and search keys, the Samsung logo, the giant 4-inch Super AMOLED screen. So what's cool about Super AMOLED is that it actually claims to be readable in direct sunlight, which is one of the big weaknesses of OLED typically. Here's your face detection sensor, earpiece, and AT&T logo. So in the back, there's this beautiful metal aluminum, a checkered pattern. It looks like carbon fiber, but it's actually aluminum with the Galaxy S logo etched out. It sticks out, it's really nice. The speaker, the 5 megapixel camera with autofocus and 720p HD video recording, and that's it on the back really. I like the way the battery door opens. You slide this piece down like this, and the battery door just becomes loose, and here's by the way what it looks like with a SIM and the battery inserted. I showed you earlier without the SIM and battery. And so let me close this up, and there we go. Feel a nice little chunk click sound to close the battery door. Let's power this up, shall we? So power button's on the side here somewhere. And there is the AT&T logo. No vibration when you first power this one up. Most of them do have some sort of vibration, but this one doesn't. So, world phone, they seem to be liking to say that. Not sure what else it's going to say. This might take a little while to boot, but this is why it's so exciting to do a first power up. Here's the AT&T logo. You can't really hear it because I think it was muffled by the surface I'm on, but there was the AT&T swoosh sound of the 3G data. So this is the first screen. See if I can focus on this. So it says swipe screen to unlock. It shows me the time. And here has the icons in power, AT&T, and all that, battery level. And yeah, it's kind of funny that this background is blue. It's almost the same color as my bed cover. That's it. That was a pretty uneventful power up, I guess. Didn't do anything, didn't say much. So let me just swipe the screen and get started here and show you guys around a little bit. I got about 4 minutes of recording I can do still, so let's swipe the screen to unlock. So it's interesting. The layout is not typical Android, as you can see here. They've got a few icons on the top and the search bar, but it kind of feels and looks more like an iPhone 4 with that bottom bar, as you can see here. So not sure if all of that is customizable, but let's have a look. This is Android, so it should be pretty straightforward. I should be able to hit the menu key and get to the settings, and all the usual Android stuff should be behaving the same way. So that's pretty cool, actually. What else? Of course, if I hold down, I can change the wallpaper and set the widgets and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty much straight up Android. Let's see if I can move any of these icons out of the way. Let's see here. I guess we can't move these around, but these can be moved around. So this is interesting. The bar at the bottom you cannot seem to edit. but I haven't really tried. So maybe this always stays. I guess yes it does, because this is the menu tray. Aha, very different. Normally that's brings it up this way, and this came out from the side, and I guess it does scroll side to side. So instead of scrolling up and down for your applications, the menu grid that you normally get in Android, this is actually scrolling side to side here, as you can see. It's a beautiful screen. I mean, you can probably see it on the camera already. The contrast ratio on this is insane. And I'm not in direct sunlight, but I have a feeling this is going to be one of the best screens I've ever seen on a device. I mean, look at this up close here. This is pretty incredible. Yes, gorgeous screen. Slight differences in UI, I guess. I'm not sure how you go back. I guess you tap this again. This is your dialer, and you can go back, and let's see, you've got email and browser are always there. I hope I can change these, because I don't really want my email to be on here, and because I want to have something else. The browser's fine, the call is fine. I'll play with it and let you guys know. Anyway, the other thing I want to quickly see is what the QWERTY keyboard feels like, since I'm often requested that. So there it is. And let me try something quickly. I'm not going to hold it straight to the camera. I need to be able to see what I'm doing here. This is actually working pretty well. There's tactile feedback, haptic feedback. And I can type pretty quickly. It feels, it's misspelled though. So this is pretty awesome. It's not nearly as sweet as the Droid X, which has so far the best on-screen virtual keyboard I've ever used on Android. The Evo is pretty good too, but it's a little slow. I find the Sense UI keyboards are a little too slow. They don't react quickly enough. And of course the Droid X is multi-touch. I'm not sure if this is multi-touch, but this is very, very nice. I still really love my Nexus 1. It's very, very responsive as an on-screen keyboard. And so this is what it looks like in portrait mode. Let's see if I can how quickly I can type on this. I realize that I'm actually in the number field for the text messaging, so it's probably not doing autocorrection properly. As you can see here, it's trying to match this to a phone number. Yeah, it's not bad in portrait mode either. So I mean, so far I would give the keyboard a thumbs up. Yeah, that's it pretty much. I don't want to get into too much depth. I'll review the camera pretty thoroughly. I'm trying to see what else is on here. Let's see if how the contacts look. AT&T address book. I probably don't need that. This is the thing I really hate about the customization. Get the most out of your AT&T address book. Blah, blah, blah. Decline. I'm not interested. Go away. So, gives me some tips. Swipe right to make a call. Swipe left to send a message. And so this is what it looks like. It looks pretty standard. I mean, the color scheme is different, but yeah. Anyway, so it looks like they have skinned things, but they haven't made it really obnoxious as I expected, which is good. I tested the Beehole 2, which is another Samsung Android device, back in the winter, I guess, and this UI seems to be a little more lightweight. This shell. Anyway, I'm going to maybe start the web browser and see where it takes us. It's going to take us to the AT&T page. I really hate that. I'll have to change it to Google. But anyway, let's wrap up this video. I'm Tankerl. This is for my blog Tankerl Mobile, tnkgrl.wordpress.com. Take a look. I'll have a full unboxing with pictures up very soon. Cheers.